Mission successful, that's nice.
Well, there's that.
Hi everybody, I can kind of see chat maybe a little bit.
If you pull that off your main screen and you click on the little bitrate heart monitor, does it show you?
On a little bitrate heart monitor, let's see.
What is that? What does that tell you?
It's in the bar. It is 3,455.13 kbps.
Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm back.
Just keep that up.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep that up. I'm just keeping up our bitrate. We're just gonna look at really Ike's awesome art and just vibe. Because, let's see. Okay, alright. Twitch logged me back in again, inexplicably. So that's nice, so I can see chat again. So what just happened, chat, is that it disconnected for me, and also Twitch logged me out for some reason. And now it's inexplicably logged me back in, and I can see you again. So hi! Thank you so much for popping in, Barb. Thank you so much for being here on this lovely tech difficulty day. This is a text-based adventure day, where we try our gosh damn hardest to crawl our way into the internet. I'm off to Lurk Lovelies. I'm gonna smoke and play board games with my parents before the Super Bowl tomorrow takes my board game group. Hell yeah. Have a really good time, Barb. Thank you so much for popping in. Alright, you want me to keep that up? It's still the same.
Yeah, keep an eye on it when the next time the stream disconnects, because what I suspect is happening is what happened to me when I have had various pieces of the hardware equation be faulty, whether that's cabling, the box outside the house, or the modem inside the house. It can be any of those three things or multiple of them. But like if one of those things is on the fritz, then you'll get dips in your upload speed where it goes down to like 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.5 like you saw earlier, and then you basically can't do anything until whatever hardware issue is going on sorts itself out.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Ike has also suggested, but maybe you can open Windows Event Viewer to see if there's something logged onto your PC side.
Also not a bad idea. You open Windows.
Holds knife hesitantly. Do we need to take it out? Hi, Danny. Hi, everybody. Oh my god. Ike, you did break it. Shiloh was too powerful. Also, for some reason... Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can find Shiloh again. Shiloh, do you break us again? We'll find out. Look at it. Look at Shiloh, everyone. Shiloh was too hot. We stan. We fucking stan. I love her with my whole gosh dang heart.
If you just type Event Viewer into the search bar, it'll
Okay.
do the thing.
Okay. You guys are getting quality content today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I have no idea if we're actually going to be able to get to the stream today, so we're just going to vibe. We're just doing a test stream at this point.
This one is, like I said, maybe a long shot, but it would probably be under, in the Windows logs, under like system events.
Okay, Windows what? Windows Event Viewer?
Or just type Event Viewer.
Okay.
And have that open, but really I think the thing to keep an eye on is that and the bitrate monitor for your stream.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep that open?
The event viewer less so, because that'll record events as they happen, but the bitrate thing, just want to be able to see any dips in your bitrate.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, tech support stream. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, that's what this has turned into. That is what this has turned into. Hey, Full Heart! Hi, Full Heart. It's been so long. It's so great to see you. Welcome on in. I'm so sorry that this is the stream that you've tuned into. We are doing a tech support stream. It was going to be drawing this lovely piece, but I was able to be live for maybe about 30 minutes before my upload speed tanked, and then I had to go restart my router, and then now my stream logged me out and logged me back in again for no reason. We have no idea what's going on. I'm just at the whim of the internet gods, it seems.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out with our BFFs. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out doing some tech problems solving. How are you doing, Full Art? What's been going on? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It is a Goblin Lunar New Year piece, which I'm really excited to keep working on eventually. Oh, this is definitely gonna become a print when I'm able to. I don't know when that will be, but because I don't know how long this is gonna take me, because I've made, as with everything, I've made it more complicated. How old is your Ethernet cable? I think it's like 2 years old.
That shouldn't be an issue then.
Because that's when we moved into this house. Oh, yes! Yes, please, don't post it in Discord so you don't break the stream, Ike. I would love to see it. I'm doing well. I'm working on some character design. Ooh, what kind of character design? Very exciting. But I guess we're just gonna keep testing. I think I'm going to, I think I'm not going to try to stream for the full 3 hours at this point, because I don't know what's going on. But I will try to at least stream until 6:30 for like another hour, because we've this stream has been eaten by tech. But I will try to stream until 6:30 so that we can, like, I don't know, if miraculously we have no more problems, we can at least hang out for an hour. That is my plan.
Yeah.
That is my plan. And then I will rage quit and watch Critical Role for the rest of the night.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
The cables outside of the house could be a problem. But the problem with that is that it's winter right now. And they're hard to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is warming up.
It is warming up. I'm sure it's not gonna stay warm. But let's look at yet another lovely, lovely doodle by Ike. Oh my god! Shadow, it's me, the devil. I'm here to convince you to do sin! This is so cute, Ike!
It's me, the devil. I adore him. Canonically, all of the Succubus's boss. Succubi's boss.
Oh my god, yes.
This little guy here. This little guy.
This guy is all of the Succubi's boss.
Uh-huh.
You are correct. Hi, it's me. I have the problem. It's me. Yes.
Little raccoon emoji.
Little raccoon. I'm ready to do evil for devil raccoon. Look, if it was a sexy guy that came up to me and was like, hey, do evil, and I was like, I'd be like, nah. If it was this little guy, I'd be like, sure. Canonical bonded Satan. Make it happen, Ike. This is bonded Satan. This little guy. Lucifer. That raccoon that lives on my shoulder and convinces me to eat trash and hoard things. Our raccoons are just like in real life goblins, right? This is the truth. I love it so much, Ike. It's so cute. Oh, and here is Shiloh. Here's Shiloh that broke the stream. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful lady.
Shiloh is just too good.
She is! She is!
Fashion icon.
Fashion icon. Though I will say, Ike, when you... This was last week, I think? When you drew BB with Amelia's glasses in that comic panel, I looked at that and I was like, why does that look like me?
I mean... Yeah, no, it kind of does. Like, it's the rectangular glasses, though.
Because Shiloh has a much longer face than I do. But BB has, like, a short, more boxy face like I do. So, like, and with, like, the swoopy hair, I'm like, that looks like my swoopy hair. My swoopy long hair. And I was
This
like,
is
that
Sucky
looks
Bri
like me.
erasure.
It's not Sucky Bri erasure, it just looks like Sucky Bri.
That is true.
BB with
Like, when
glasses
you-
looks like Sucky Bri.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Amelia's glasses are too powerful.
Listen, my brother and my best friend's favorite animal are raccoons. I mean, yeah, raccoons are the way to go. What happened to the angel? Oh, that's me. You're a goblin. My name's Engel.
More proof that Sucky Bri is the midpoint generation between Shiloh and BB. It's true.
You're not wrong.
Really, some people with glasses look the same. Okay, but have you... Bri and I both have rectangular glasses.
Mhm.
Have you seen the pictures of Bri and I both dressed in my... like, in a set of my flannel next to each other? Because it's uncanny.
It is uncanny. It is wild. Most people with rectangular glasses look alike, and I guess we're just gonna have to live with that.
I think the thing is that we both just have that kind of boxy face shape, and when you have like the kind of like angular features that we have, the kind of glasses that look good on you are, you know, like tend to be like square glasses or rectangular glasses. And so, you know, you wind up with similar fashion choices because that's what looks good on your face.
I mean,
Proof that
truly,
Clark Kent can get away with it.
No, seriously. When I was little, I was like, people with glasses don't look different when they have like, you can tell who's who, and you can, but it is fucking jarring.
Yeah,
like seeing me without glasses versus seeing me with glasses, I look like a totally different person.
Yeah, you do.
I look like a completely different person. And like literally, okay, this is a very funny story. On my vacation last week, my best friend Hannah came with us, and we're just looking through like old photos while we were like chatting and stuff. And I pulled up a photo from like our Renfest days, and it was of me and her and my friend Miranda, and I was like, look, it's us. And she's like, there's me and Miranda, but who's that next to us? I'm like, that's me. She's like, that is not you. That is not you. I'm like, it is me. What are you saying? That's clearly me. She's like, that looks nothing like you.
I can hear... Listen, I've only met Hannah a couple of times, but I can hear that in Hannah's voice. Like, I can hear her going, who's that? And I'm like, that is not you.
That is not you. So if the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. It also looked nothing like Hannah. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Yeah, Hannah has, like, we have changed since we were babies. It didn't look like Hannah. Hannah looks completely different now. But except for Miranda. Miranda honestly looks pretty much the same. If you look at any photos of Miranda as a baby, I say as a baby, as a child, they look pretty much exactly the same.
Miranda somehow has managed to. I have a feeling that it's just because they have a mirror stored, like stashed away somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they do it. But
Miranda has always had a round face. And it's always been very round and cute, and that Miranda hasn't grown out of it. But my face as a child was like really skinny, and my face has gotten like boxier and rounder as I've gotten older. How people's bones grow. Interesting.
I think I said this to you a couple of years ago, when you were talking about like how round of a face you had, and I was like, yeah, just wait until you're 25. It like some magic jawline juice just happens overnight, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, fuck, I could cut glass with that. Where did that come from? And vindication.
I have a feeling that's not. I mean, my jawline isn't. I don't know. I don't think I could. I feel like I've gotten softer rather than harder though. I feel like my jawline's gotten softer. I look the same since I was 18. Don't look at the portrait in my attic, though.
Don't look at the portrait in my attic, though. No, I like more accurately though. I think your features just kind of like sharpen and settle into like what you're gonna look like for the next while. In your mid to late 20s.
Oh yeah, I fully agree. I just I don't know. It was just a very funny interaction. But yeah, seriously. I've had so many things throughout my life where people have seen me with glasses and then without glasses, or without glasses and then with glasses, and did not realize. And that I've had people that have only seen me with glasses and then saw me without glasses and could not recognize me. So it's a wide spectrum of people being able to recognize faces. And this is all to say that the Clark Kent thing could happen, theoretically. Though it wouldn't be as widespread, because someone would notice. But not everyone would.
I mean, yeah, if I wore different clothes and styled my hair differently and took off my glasses and wore contacts instead, then, yeah, that's a pretty different looking person.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, the automod caught you for the phrase, like every woman. My dad has pictures of all my school photos next to each other, and it proves I've looked the exact same my entire life, and also look like every woman on my dad's side of the family. Yeah, I think Automod thought that you were trying to be like, oh, classic, just like every woman, when in reality you were trying to say, yes, I look like this group of people.
Wild. Context is everything. Oh my god. Or Zooey Deschanel without bangs. Oh yeah, Zooey Deschanel without bangs looks completely different. Oh man. That's a completely different person right there. Yeah, if you style, it's so wild how people can, just completely shapeshift. Look like a completely different person that you've never seen before. And that's just normal. That's just a thing that happens. You know? If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. I feel like you look the same without glasses, but maybe I'm weird. I can take them off to see. What do you guys think? Do I look the same? I feel like I don't. I feel like I look... with glasses, I feel like my face is, rounder and cuter, but without glasses, I feel like my face is, I don't know, longer and more hollow.
Yeah, there's, the eye, you feel like your face has more depth.
Read chat, so I'll just do this for a little bit.
Just squint and lean in. You look the same, but your eyes are small. Yeah, I mean, you might not be wearing your glasses, but I am, so I can read chat.
Good. That's why I have you around today.
Yeah, cool. Oh, here, there's this one. That Bri is an excellent streamer, and that she's super good at art. And oh, hold on.
That's a lie. Wow, you look just like Finn.
I wasn't gonna say it.
You can only tell me and my brother apart if I wear glasses. That's it. Where's Alistair? I'll never let him live it down.
Alistair's just like, they're cosplaying twins. They must be twins. That's how cosplay works. Facts.
I mean, Liam O'Brien commented on that picture and did ask if we were twins. So he's not fully off, but I felt like Alistair knew me a little bit better at this point, so I was surprised.
Blizzard Star 1200 did say Bri's like an excellent streamer and she's wonderful. And hold on, no, look, John said in a real chat. See, I said a real chat.
Only
it's a
after
slander.
The fact.
You
Only
think that I would take advantage of the fact that you can't read Twitch chat right now to try and goad them into saying nice things about you by saying nice things about you because your stream has been plagued by tech difficulties today? How dare you?
Look, I might not be able to read what people say, but I can tell when a new message pops into chat. I'm not fully blind.
Yeah, you're not quite like John Boyle levels of blind, where if I take my glasses off right now and look at the screen that you're on that's a foot from my face, I'm like, yeah, there sure is a pink blur in that box up there, and she's got kind of little weird blue things on the side of her head.
No, I can make out my form just fine. I just, the fact that it's tiny little white words is I can read them if they're short, but if it's a long block text, I can't, my brain's that's too much work. Don't even try.
Yeah, I fully cannot read chat. I can see basically the squiggly color blocks that are Amity O'Cramity's name, and I only know that's Amity O'Cramity because you're the only person in chat who has that shape of name, and that's the color your name is. There's Danny, and then there's Matt. The colors I can see, but then it's just words. I think that's the word truly. Nope, literally.
That is
Okay, I put my glasses half up to my face, but it's very funny though because looking at your face right now, my brain knows that there are supposed to be glasses there. It's yes, that's Bri, and so your eyes are blurred, and the image of you that is 6x superimposed in slightly different parts of itself has made a bunch of little shadows around your eyes, and my brain's yep, those are the glasses, and I'm no, those are just her eyes, friend.
Those are the dark circles around my eyes, John.
No, those are, to be clear, those are your eyebrows. Your eyes were actually indistinguishable from the rest of your face. I'm really blind.
You're really blind. That's depressing.
I'm fine with glasses on, but I have to have them on, otherwise I cannot really see. At least not to a level of detail that is usable for someone who wants to read anything or recognize a face that is farther than 6 inches from the end of my nose.
Fair. Alright, I'm putting my glasses back on now so I can actually read chat.
Good. You've put them on just in time to see Danny doing exactly what I planned.
Oh no! The truth is that you look good with or without glasses. Without glasses, Bri turns into a pink plasmoid. Oh, without my glasses, Bri turns into a pink plasmoid. You know, that's the dream. That's the dream.
To be shapeless and boneless and just sort of goopy. Yeah, there we go.
There is no Bri. There is just Ben John, a mirror, a green screen, and a wig.
A mirror, a green screen, and a wig.
Yeah.
You can say that in either direction, honestly. There's been no John. It's just Bri, a mirror, a green screen, and a wig. And some big heels.
Some very big heels.
I'm not blind. I just have a Gaussian blur applied right now.
Literally, if my brother shaved his face, we would look identical. Everyone in my family looks like my grandfather. Yeah, my brother looks like me, but just has a longer face than I do. And I look exactly like my mom. I didn't used to look exactly like my mom, but now that I am 20, well, I'm not 25 yet. Very soon to be 25, I am going to look exactly like my mom. I'm going to look exactly like my mom. We have the exact same body type. We have the exact same face type. We look exactly the same.
It's true. You and your mom look very, very alike.
Like, for my mom's birthday last year, we both got a haircut at, like, the same time right before her birthday, and we went to go eat, and we got a picture, all of us got a picture taken, and we looked at the picture, and I'm like, me and my mom were like, holy shit, we look fucking identical. We're smiling the same way, we're both wearing glasses, our hair is the same length, our face looks exactly the same. I'm just you, like, 30 years younger. Oh boy. I just removed my old screen from my printer, and it turns out I didn't remove the protective film from the backside. Ah, well, there you go. There you go. Good job. You figured it out. This message says very nice things about Bri and has popped up in chat now. Bri, wow, go Bri, excellent streamer. Thank you. I appreciate it. John and Bri can't read, and they're amazing and have an amazing Kickstarter that's raised so much money, and they're super cool and nice and pretty.
Aww.
Thank you,
Danny.
Thank you, Danny. But yeah, the reason, I mean, part of the reason I have John part of the reason John is here is to help the tech support. And also part of the reason is for John to talk about Terminus while I draw. So, take it away.
Take it away. All right.
We
fair.
fully got derailed the last time we tried to talk about Terminus because everything's fucking blew up. So go for it.
I know. I'm so sad. I delivered such an excellent bit about Terminus and then was just completely unable to finish talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I suppose, like, first things first is that if anybody in here doesn't know what Terminus is or has questions about, like, what it is or what inspired it or any of that cool stuff, feel free to ask. Because, you know, both of its creators are here before you. But if you don't know what Terminus is, Bri and I are currently running a Kickstarter for a zine-length game called Terminus. It is a tarot-powered ritual RPG. It encourages you to get out in the world, take a little walk, observe your surroundings, and then you sit down, you draw some tarot cards, and you tell a story about what you saw. It is very, very, very fun and funky. It's a cute little meditative game, and I played right into Bri's roots when I asked her to draw art for it because it features a bunch of, like, cool ghostly landscape art because you play the ghost of a place. So yeah, we've smashed through a lot of stretch goals for it. So if you back right now for the book, it's very affordable at $15 for a physical copy. You'll be getting a book that has 7 unique pieces of art in it, all of various major arcana in the style of, like, those ghosts of places that you can see, like, on the cover, and just like the Hanged Man and the Devil that we also have done. We also have a professional layout artist who is going to be doing the layout design for the game now, and we have a professional editor, Marks of High Water, aka I am Phobos in these circles, is going to be working on the game text of Terminus with me. So for just $15, you can get a very colorfully illustrated premium little zine that you can tuck into a journal and take with you whenever you go out on a walk or whenever you're traveling. So check out Terminus on Kickstarter. That's what I got. That's my pitch.
It's a good pitch. Well executed. Well done. But yes.
I've been doing this for like 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah, we've been on the promotion train non-stop. But yes. Terminus today, it hit 4K. 4K today. And I'm not okay. That's so cool. That's so cool.
I know. I am, like, reeling over the fact that we have overfunded as much as we have.
I know. I did not expect to hit 3K in day one. And we hit 4K in less than a week.
Yeah, I am reeling from the absolutely overwhelming levels of support we have seen. So
y'all, it means so much. It honestly means so much. I know we've said it on socials, and I know I've said it in the Discord, but I haven't said it on this stream yet, so I'm going to say it. It means so much. Thank you so much. If you are even a little bit interested in it, you can back it right now for just $15 to get the book, and it's super worth it. Because it's gonna be really pretty, and I've already started designing Death. And it's gonna be a winter landscape, and I already said on John's stream on Thursday that I'm gonna ship the Devil and Death together. So.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I can't wait for Bri to start shipping the tarot art landscapes with each other, as she did with characters that she drew for Elemental Spark, the last Kickstarter that she did, and it has already begun. So get your ship requests in now for the Major Arcana, because we're probably going to be kickstarting that later this year.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like you guys. If this is the response to just the book, maybe we'll kickstart a full deck of it. A full deck of it later. Not a full deck. Major Arcana deck later this year. So
just a cheeky little Major Arcana deck. Maybe see if we can get like the whole deck done.
The most metal sentence Bri has ever said. I was designing Death. Followed
quickly by, I ship the Devil and Death.
Look, it's a lava landscape and an ice landscape. You have to.
Yep, it's true. What if the ghosts of these two places, this fiery place and this icy place, what if we were ghosts of like landscapes and we kissed? No, unless no, that's stupid. Unless
it is a proper community work, Lemon. It is. The lovely layout artist, it's Odds and Ents, who is in this chat, lurking. So Odds and Ents laid out Creating Chaos for us, which is super awesome, and they did an amazing work. And we've worked with Marks / I'm Fofos quite a bit on lots of different stuff. So
yeah, Bri and
really
I have
exciting.
worked. Yeah, Bri and I have worked with Marks on numerous occasions over the years. Bri actually got kind of her start doing TTRPG art, if I am correct, at the Far Horizon Co-op. And then when I started freelancing about the same time, Bri kind of hooked me up with that same group of people, and then we kind of just rolled from there. I wound up doing some editing, and so I've done a ton of amazing work with Marks. They're a fantastic project manager. They're an incredible editor, incredible writer, and I am very, very excited to be working on Terminus with them.
What if we kissed in the liminal space and we were both ghosts?
What if we kissed in a liminal space and we were both ghosts?
Amazing.
The outpouring of support has been so awesome. All of it is more than well deserved, and all of your hard work over the last couple of years is paying off. So happy, excited, and proud of you both. It's amazing seeing people respond to y'all's creation. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. And I agree. I don't know. It's just super cool. And I just want to say thank you. If you want to back it, there's a link in chat. It's super awesome. I highly recommend it. It's gonna be beautiful, and yeah, I don't know. Do it. You do have 20 something days still to do it, so there isn't a rush, but maybe if we get to 4.5k, this is the part that we started lagging at, so fingers crossed, everybody. If we hit 4.5k, we will be able to double our print run of Terminus, which means that we'll be able to order a bunch of books over what just for backers, and that we are able to send out to bookstores and game stores to hopefully have them be consigned and people could find them in the wilds, which would be fucking bananas.
Yep. If we get to 4.5k, which is our current stretch goal, we'll be able to double or even more than double our print run, which lets us send our books off to all kinds of amazing places. We've got a list of retailers that we are very excited to contact once the book is made, to work on getting our books in places where people can walk in and pick them up and buy them online and stuff. So, yeah, very, 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 very excited for that.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. We're only $500 away, so like, easy peasy.
Yeah, we're very, very close, honestly.
Full Heart says, the expressions things is always funny. My siblings don't really look like each other, but we all have the exact same expressions. That is, I guess, I know I'm kind of derailing us from the Terminus talk, mainly just because I'm getting caught up on chat, but in terms of that, Full Heart, I've noticed that as well. Like, I've noticed that as to be a thing, is that, like, a lot of times siblings or, like, people that are related have the exact same, like, facial muscles, and so they utilize the same facial muscles to make the expressions on their face. So there is sort of a reason for that, but it is also very funny. Because, like, if you notice, me, I always, like, talk out of, like, one specific side of my face than the other, which is really weird, and I don't know why. But that's just how my muscles work. So that could be a reason.
You do sort of, especially when you're, like, kind of thoughtful, you shift, like, all to one side.
I don't know why I do it. I really don't. I also, like, only chew on, like, one side of my face. Like, I can talk over here, but it's weird. Talking over here is, like, much more natural for me. It's weird. I don't know. Past midnight here. So I'm heading to bed. This has been great. To Secret Valentine 2. Have fun, everyone. Thank you for hanging out, Lemon, and for sticking through it. You are a absolute gem. Have a very good night and get some good rest, my friend. See you next Saturday. Oh, that's true. Mimicry. Mimicry is also a good explanation as well. That is, speaking of mimicry, not only just, like, about, like, growing up and mimicking people that you are connected to, but does anyone else do the thing where if you watch, like, a TV show or, like, a thing for a long enough period of time, you completely change how you, like, act and your, like, expressions? Because I do that all of the fucking time.
Can always tell when you've like fully binged a new drama for like a week straight nonstop, when you've suddenly picked up a new few isms from it.
Yeah, I pick up like a new it's not even just like the things that I say. It's just like how I carry myself and how I like structure my body. It's really weird. Like, you can tell after, like, if I've binged like an anime for a really, really long time, I will start like acting like an anime character. I'll, like, do, like, more than I already do. Like, truly, like, it's, like, I, like, do this. I do, like, little cute little hand gestures, and, like, I will, like, structure my sentences in, like, a very, like, high-pitched, like, adorable way. And then, like, after I watched, like, Schitt's Creek for a while, I, like, fully started picking up on, like, I forget the character's name, but the daughter in that show, I started, like, completely, like, acting like her. And, like, it just, I don't know why, but, like, it just, like, happens. It just flows through me. And I just completely changed my behavior based on what I'm watching.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. And, like, for what it's worth, I do also sort of, I will pick up little isms from, like, beloved characters and stuff. I especially notice I do it from, like, friends, too. Like, I'll pick up little like sayings and stuff from friends that I hang out and chat with often.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's pretty normal. But like, I can like tell, like, it's like an out of body experience for me, where I'm like, why am I acting like this? I don't know. It just feels natural. this is just the way to work. This is just the way to go. And I don't know why. It just happens, like, immediately. It's not just, like, oh, I'm just saying I fully, like, picked up, like, full send, or, like, started, like, having your, like, mannerisms drawn, like, over, like, a time that I've known you. But, like, I watch a TV show, and then, like, I binge, like, 50 episodes of a TV show, and the next day, I'm just that character now.
I mean, especially when you're immersing yourself that much in a piece of media, I think it makes sense. But it's also an experience that I'm sort of familiar. Like, I feel like it's a very theater kid kind of experience, or like a very fest kid kind of experience, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh wow, this show is incredible. This character is amazing, and then you binge 50 episodes of that character, and then you're just like, I'm just gonna be them for a while. This seems fun.
And it's completely unconscious. I don't consciously do it, but like when I know it, it's like when I realize it, it's like an out of body experience. It's like, why am I acting like this? I don't normally act like this. Strange. What's happening? It's actually a studied empathetic response. Some people have it stronger than others. It is generally unconscious and can even include swapping accents. It's your brain sort of naturally blending to fit what it thinks is the current social group. That's really cool. So if you binge a bunch of TV, you get empathetically bonded as a social group to the characters on the screen. I mean, we kind of knew that, but like, that is wild to consider.
Yeah, it is kind of bananas that that's just the way that the human brain works. I do that with accents sometimes. Oh god, I used to, like, back when I was watching Game of Thrones, before all of everything that happened at the end of that show happened, I could just be Jon Snow for a day. And then, like, it got a lot easier actually to do that because all of Jon Snow's lines were reduced to, I don't want it. So, you know.
Fair. Man. I do that with accents sometimes too, but like not a lot. It has a lot to do, like, it has a lot less to do with like what I say and more of like how I hold myself, you know? And I think that maybe it just has to do with the fact that I'm a very visual person rather than like an auditory person, because I don't usually pick up accents very much, but I do pick up like how people like walk and hold themselves and what their hand gestures are and what their facial expressions are, you know?
Yeah, I will say that, like, as a person, you're very animated and you pick up on physicality and body language a lot, and you express a lot through that. So, like, yeah, I think that makes sense that what you gravitate to is like carrying yourself that way, and you know, also when you're trying to be in character or blend in, like with a character, like physicality and movement can be a big part of that.
My internal monologue changes accents depending on the media I consume, but out loud, not so much. Oh, yeah. Yes. That does happen to me too, Amity. Like, my internal monologue changes, like, if I am watching a lot of dramas or anime, like, the accent in my head, or, like, it's weird, because I don't understand a lot of Korean, Chinese, or Japanese, like a lot of the shows that I watch, but like my brain wants to start thinking in those languages, but I can't because I don't know them. You know what I mean?
Your brain is trying to code switch, but it lacks the necessary information to code switch.
Exactly. So like I just repeat like the words that I know in my head to try to like make sense of it. It's like, and it's really weird. So like I've had times where people are like, hey, you know Japanese, or you know these words in Korean. What does this mean? I'm like, hold on, I need to go binge a bunch of media real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll be able to tell you what it means. Because I know that word in my brain, but I can't just pick out that vocab word without me immersing myself in that media. The only way I can understand it is by watching it, and I can't just pick it randomly out of my brain. Also, any accent, I have to try so hard not to be an accent chameleon. Cause like I had this when I was like in French class, which is like it didn't happen to me when I was in French class, which I always find it like strange to me that this happens like when I'm watching dramas and stuff. Though I feel like I have probably listened to more Korean, Japanese, and Chinese than I have French at this point, and I academically studied French. And I, like, at one point, my teacher was like, you know you're fluent in a language once you start dreaming in that language. And I have dreamed in Korean before. However, I did not know what the fuck was happening. Because I can't understand Korean. So I think my brain just replayed a bunch of phrases that I've heard in shows, but I didn't understand what it meant. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, it was just replaying all of the Korean that you've heard, but you lack the like understanding of what those words mean.
Exactly. It's like I can hear the Korean like language, but I can't understand what is being said. I've had dreams in Spanish and say brave. I understood 20%. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I can pick out these words. But, like, when you really think about it, you're like, I have no idea what's being said. All I know is that this is Korean. That's all I know. It's wild. Brains are so wild. Ooh, yay! I'm glad your screen is replaced and working perfectly, Ike. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congrats. The dream was going, could I have some coffee? I love you. Is the taxi coming? We need to get to the meeting. What a lovely park. I was not saying this, that's what my dream was saying, because that's like that's the phrases that I could pick up on. Because that's honestly possibly true. It could have just been, hey, I'm really angry with you, or how could you do this to me, or I love you, just over and over and over again.
It's just replaying a bunch of like it's like reading passages from a Korean phrase book that you've heard enough times to be able to pronounce, but again, you lack the understanding of what any of those things mean, so you're just kind of like trying until you find the right one that seems right for the situation. Exactly.
Like I feel like if I was in Korea, I would not know anything that anyone was saying. First off, though, I feel like I could like pick up on tonality, you know? Just like, because whether or not they like, at least in dramas, they like say like the same things in different tones for like different meanings, you know? And I feel like I could maybe pick up on tonality of like, but, because like, you know, people say things differently based on their moods. And I feel like I could do that. Bri speaking English but with perfect Korean manners. I mean, possibly. I mean, I guess, I don't know if those are perfect Korean manners because it is from a drama and that's not real life. But I feel like some of it translates. At least a little bit. I don't know. It's just wild. Having watched so much foreign media is such a wild thing. Because you don't quite know. It's like, I feel like I have, like, should have more of an understanding than I do. But I don't. You know?
Well, I mean, you're not, like... You're not... Most of the time, you're, like, consuming it kind of passively or, like, in the background almost. Kind of just, like... glancing at subtitles and be like, oh yeah, I recognize by the way that they're talking the things that are happening right now, and also my fucking encyclopedic knowledge of romance tropes. I know what's happening right now.
Uh-huh.
So, like, can speak Korean, but only in the context of a romance drama plot.
Yes. I could say I love you in a million different ways. I don't know if I could have a legitimate, useful conversation.
You're like, I know about 15 to 20 phrases that would be extremely useful if I was the protagonist or a side character in a Korean drama. Outside of those situations, absolutely useless.
Absolutely useless. I've honestly retained, like, about as much Spanish from overhearing parents talk to their kids at work, that I did from 3 years of public high school Spanish. Yeah. Yeah. That's honestly about how I understand Spanish, too. Is, like, what I learned by hearing other people say things in Spanish in the real world. And extrapolating from there.
Yeah. See, I took Spanish in high school, and so I was never really fluent, and I can read. I could read much better than I could, like, listen and speak.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still. It's like, it's so weird. It's on like a 10-second input delay. If somebody says a sentence in Spanish, I'll be like, okay, I caught 60% of that and I know what they meant. But it's like 10 to 15 seconds after they've said it, my brain goes like, oh, okay.
Exactly. That's that's what it is with me with French too. Like, I went to France at one point, and they were speaking to me in French, and I was like, oh yes, okay,
Like, I promise I'm not like slow. I just it takes my brain time to unplug the wires and plug them back into different spots.
Yep. It's like, right, okay. We are now code switched for a brief second.
Just the fucking dial up, like,
Mm-hmm.
like, noises happening up there while it unplugs the language center and plugs it back in a slightly different spot.
Hey Bill, welcome on in. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Or something. Where is the library?
Yo tengo la biblioteca. What? You have a library?
You have a library?
You have not a library. You have the library?
Yo tengo la biblioteca. The best advice I can give you about France is où est la toilette? That is, where is the toilet?
That is so many vowel sounds consecutively.
Où est la toilette? Danny has
the
library. My brain, though, I also do this thing where my brain puts English in one box and any other language I've ever heard in another box. So my brain comes up with sentences like "Où est le baño?" and that's 2 different languages put together.
Yep. Yep, those are 2 entirely different languages.
At one point when I was younger and I watched a lot of anime and I knew more Spanish, I put Spanish and Japanese words together.
Oh, wow.
No, those are... How is that possible?
Oh, those are not languages with the same roots. Ooh, that is what, those aren't even structured the same way.
They're not. It was so confusing. It was mostly just like, it's structured the way that an English sentence is structured, just with vocab words from different languages.
Oh no! I'll be right back.
Okay. What I heard Bri say was "où le toilette." I mean, you're not fully wrong. It is "où est le toilette." There you go. Où est le toilette is where is the toilet. That's what that is in French.
It's not to be confused with the Canadian adaptation of Star Wars. Oh, hey, Twi'lek.
That's so bad.
Really bad joke. But I do not regret it.
They tried to teach us the difference between what they called like Spain Spanish and South Central America Spanish. I don't remember anything. Then there is then there is the thing. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was gonna say, yeah, they did that with us too. Like, well, this is like snobby Spain Spanish, and then this is how everyone else talks.
Yeah. They did that in France too. In my French class too. They're like, this is how people in Paris talk, and then this is how people in anywhere else talks. Then there's this thing, at least in Japan, where people look at you funny if you talk in an anime way, because it's not how normal people talk. Yes, that is very true. I've weirdly heard of this phenomenon not in Japanese media, but in Korean media, and it's a thing about being like aegyo, I think is the way to talk about it, and it's being like overly cutesy in a way that is off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how what like being like like acting like an anime character is like. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the same way that you wouldn't go and act like fucking, I don't know, Homer Simpson in the middle of a fucking Target, you know, you wouldn't act like an anime character in in the shops.
Yep. Exactly. When I was in Japan, I wanted to keep answering questions in Spanish. It made no sense. Exactly. It's like, I have English in one box and any other language I've ever heard in another box. It's like, I need, okay, my brain is like, either I can answer this question in English or I can answer this question in a foreign language. And that foreign language is any other language I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, like first 2 words Korean, second 2 words French, third then the third set of words are gonna be like maybe like a little bit of English thrown in there, and then like 4 and 5 are some like random Celtic sounds that you picked up, like researching, like Celtic neo-pagan holidays. It's a good time. Brains are wild.
Mm-hmm.
Also, look at that good goblin.
So yeah, here in Paris, it's like, you have to talk in a particular way or people either can't or will refuse to understand you. You have to use a Parisian accent. Yup. People in Paris suck. Also, yeah, being in France, even for like a short amount of time, it is very hard to learn French because a bunch of people say a bunch of different things depending on the region you're in. And it's overly complicated. Actually gonna cut short and feeling kind of blah. No worries, Bill. We're probably gonna be ending here pretty soon because I need to eat some food, and we should have been streaming for a lot longer than this, but tech had other things. So we've just kind of been vibing. It's a 6 stream. Oh, both us and the stream. Have a good rest of your night, Belle. Thank you for hanging out. Kitty on stream. Extra AF. Kitty with the mask off. You failed me for the last time, Admiral.
You failed me for the last time, Admiral. Incredible.
When I go to France, I stop being English and start being very Polish.
Oh my god, that's... What a flex, Edgefit.
What a flex. How often do you go to France? People are slightly more helpful. Interesting. They're more helpful if you're Polish? I wish that if I went to France that I could be that I could be someone other than an American. But alas, I am me. And we've just discussed my inability to be able to able to speak in other languages. Part of me really, really, really wants to try to be able to speak another language. But that requires a time commitment. Just be Canadian. I guess I could just really lay on the Minnesotan accent and try to be Canadian.
Oh my god, just be Canadian.
Would that work? Do you think that would work? Hey, all my Canadians, do you think that would work? Am I cut? Because I mean, Minnesota is Canadian light. Do you think people would buy it?
You know, I think with enough of like what sounds like a super bad French accent and a little bit of timidness, like you could pull off like French Canadian. Because I shit you not, like I had neighbors in Florida who were French Canadians who were like the stereotype of, hello, it is like good to see you today. How do you know, like, and it unironically not far off what they sounded like.
What's this about being Canadian? We're not that great. It's not about you being great for real. It's about the perception of Canadians versus Americans when traveling. I feel like people have a better view of Canadians when traveling. Oh no, you don't want to make fun of French Canadians. They will shake a bitch.
You don't want to make fun of French Canadians. Yeah, see, my only experience is with extremely geriatric French Canadians who lived in Florida during the Canadian winters. So, you know, I have limited experience with them, and experience only with the ones who probably are least likely to shank a bitch.
The very posh French Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that can winter in Florida.
Yup. Get your timeshares here.
Mm-hmm. I don't see why. It's not like we invaded or were at war with everybody for a long time throughout our... Oh, never mind. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the English did anything wrong. Ever.
No, of course
Never.
not.
They don't have a history of being,
Colonialist assholes?
Yeah, colonialist assholes. Never. It's not a thing that people are still dealing with to this day. Not at all.
Mm-mm.
What are you saying?
My god. Scrolling Twitter for a moment and coming across concept art of the from the Road to El Dorado.
That sounds like a good time.
It's a very good time. I adore that movie. I will share a link in the Discord.
Good. Good. Where do you think America got its I'll kick your ass, I'll kick everyone's ass, I'll kick my own ass attitude from? Exactly! We like to say that we're not like England. But we are.
Mm-hmm.
And in some ways, at least currently, England is milder than us right now. And that's sad.
Sorry, I just can't get over. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick everyone's ass. I'll kick my own ass.
Truly, the apple didn't fall far from the colonial tree. Not at all. Not at all.
Not. Canadians will burn a building twice to prove a point.
God, I want to be a Canadian. I want to have the like, oh, it's all good. You're fine. Lights your house on fire twice.
So what I'm hearing is that we have to burn the target here again.
Yes! Let's burn
All
down
right.
another police station. Anyways. Let's not go down
In
that
case
road.
In case it wasn't clear, ACAB.
ACAB. America's rebellious teen, but the apple didn't fall far from the tree. No. Whenever you rebel against the thing that, the parent that you don't like, you always often turn out to be exactly like that parent. It's wild. Really? You're the entire reason the White House is white? Did you burn down our other government building? Because if so, they didn't teach us that in history class, and that's awesome. In the French-American War or whatever. They couldn't get the soot stains off the brick. Amazing! God, that's sick. Ah, that's sick.
Very funny.
That's very funny. Was tied up, but when Bri asked, War of 1812. Okay. When Bri asked, I'll just pretend to be Canadian. Will that work? My reply, you betcha. Oh yeah, you know, you betcha. You betcha. Oh yeah. Well, alright. Ah, boy. I know we've, luckily the stream has been able to be steady, for a long time. So I think, in honor of us talking about burning down a building, I think we should end out this stream with goblins burning down the internet.
I think we should do that.
I think we should do that. I think we should do that. This stream did not go as planned, but so many of y'all showed up and hung out with me, even so, and I truly appreciate it. I don't know what to do about next time, but we'll figure it out. We always do. And y'all are one of the best communities out there, and I truly appreciate it. So, I don't have a riot emote, so. Alright, throw up the goblins in chat. Yes, there was some real goblin energy from the ISP today. I sadly still have to go eat dinner at the same time I always do. In quotation marks.
Yeah, we're gonna put some heavy scare quotes around that one.
But I should go eat. I should. So I'm going to be the responsible adult in the room, and we're just gonna burn down the internet, and I'm gonna go get some food. So.
I think Steve is bringing me some canes to take a break from studying music, so I'm very excited about that.
Well, all right then. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. We'll find out. I know you brought a whole bunch of ramen, so maybe that. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
You do have a dearth of ramen.
I have so much ramen. If you need a raid target, a friend of mine is doing a face reveal stream today. Ooh, that's cool. Fun. I'm happy to throw some awesome love at a new person today. I also see that Aquagem is live as well. And Rogan was live earlier, but it doesn't look like he's live anymore. So, that's okay. Thanks for the stream, it's been fun. Well, we're not done yet. We have a doodle to do. We still have 20 minutes to go. But I appreciate it. I am glad. If anyone has to head out, I understand. But we're gonna do a 20-minute doodle because, gosh darn it, the internet can't stop us from drawing adorable goblins. So, let us begin. In a second, when I open Snaz, because I didn't do that yet, I'm good at my job.
You're pretty awesome at your job, actually, if I do say so myself. Like, you are an extremely skilled content creator. It's just that your tech sucks sometimes.
It does. I'm being greatly hindered by my tech. I do what I can.
Yeah.
But won the
Seriously.
poll. I have decided not to do a poll today because Danny asked us to draw goblins burning down the internet, and I have made the executive decision that is what we are drawing. So, Without further ado, let's do it. And now I have to open up the clock app on my phone. Gosh, booty. All right.
Hold on here. I got you. 20 minutes?
No, I got it. It's fine.
You got it? Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's Google time. There was not a poll. I made an executive decision. There's usually a poll.
There's usually a poll, but I didn't make a poll because there was chaos at the beginning, and Danny redeemed the perfect doodle.
Danny did redeem the perfect doodle. Bor will be alive for a long while. I think it's his birthday this weekend or something. Oh, awesome! Well, we gotta go give him a happy birthday. How do we want to do this? What is the... Maybe it's just a building that says internet on it?
Yeah, I think it's just a big factory-looking building with a bunch of stacks and, like, cables coming out of it that just has a big sign that says internet.
Cool.
And then, oh my god, okay, no. Composition, Bri. I'm gonna send a link.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Yeah, it's this, but Gabri and John.
Oh, holy
it's
shit. Sorry, I just went into the Discord and Full Heart put in a bunch of very awesome art and it looks amazing. Full Heart, holy shit. Where is it? It's in links for later?
Yeah, links for later.
Okay, you're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah,
I was wondering if that's what you were going to do.
It's never not that. It's never not that, right? Like, it's just that.
It can't not be that.
It's like, it's Gabri looking at the camera, and then Jonblin is, like, sneaking away in the background.
That's amazing. That looks so good, Full Heart. Those are amazing. Is that what you've been working on stream today? You gotta add the word balloon, burn it twice!
There's just a little floppy ear coming in from the right side of the screen says, so we burned it twice, right?
Mm-hmm. The company name reads Camcast.
Phil Hart says, the whip is one I'm working on a bit right now. Yeah, over the next week I have to find them both to full character sheets.
Amazing.
Those are really, really cool. Actually, the second one reminds me of a book that I was working on recently. Some of the art from there. Very cool vibes to it. They're so big. The Goblins heard that that Bri was having internet troubles, and so they tried to solve it on their own. Can't be a provider monopoly if we get rid of the only provider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else will have to move in and take their place.
I think that is how it works. If I know anything. If I know anything about monopolies.
Really, what we know about monopolies is that you need to take a huge sledgehammer to them and break them up into about 80 million pieces, and then regulate the shit out of the industry that they had a monopoly on.
Fine.
power of Bohr's vacuum, yes.
It's almost like it's been a while since I've drawn a goblin. Eh!
It's been too long since you drew a goblin. Gotta get their round, slightly bulbous proportions back in your hand.
Mm-hmm. It's, yeah, the proportions are the hard part, as with anything.
Yep. Goblins really are just kind of round.
They're just kind of round. And I sometimes forget how round. Until it looks right.
Yep. This is already so goblin. The original meme also just has peak goblin energy.
It does.
Man, I think I'm going to go. I might wind up going climbing for a little bit again tomorrow, and I don't usually go on Sundays, so that might be an adventure.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people there.
I don't usually go on the weekends, so probably a lot of folks. That expression, yep. I sent a purple climb yesterday, so I've had a pretty good week bouldering. I was also really impressed. I gotta say, I brought a friend climbing with me for the second time. Steve came with me, and he also sent a couple of pretty tough climbs. I think he sent a green and a couple of reds, and those are like the second and kind of third difficulty levels up. There's a little bit of overlap in them. Like you can have a yellow that's easier than a red, or a red that's easier than a green, but the easiest red will always be easier than the easiest green. Working on my secret Valentine project, and the sketch is half done. Hell yeah.
Ooh, exciting.
Little John Blin over there. The little K that's burnt off.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what a building looks like, so I just made something that looks weird.
Hey, you just make a weird boxy looking fucking building, and then you send some cables in and out of it, and you call it good. And then you make it on fire.
There we go. There's some cables. It's got a glass dome because it's bougie. There we go.
It's like the glass onion.
Okay, but can we make this a print too? We'll see how far I get.
The goblins burned down the internet.
There we go. A little bit more rectangular. That's so good. That's really good.
Yeah. That's perfect.
utility companies are canceled.
Yep. There. I'm just gonna have it be fully engulfed in flame. There we go.
Mm-hmm. It looks like John Blinn is casting some kind of fucking immolation spell over there. Just
Yeah, kinda.
Like the goblins just like did a bunch of weird funky magic, and then a giant pillar of flame burst up from the ground underneath the internet factory.
That's when you get high enough in the Kaboom faction. You could just be an evocation wizard.
Once per year, goblins can just cause something to spontaneously explode, and this is a high level Kaboom faction member of work. Kaboom!
How much more time do I got?
You got a good 8 minutes 44 seconds.
Really? Wow.
Hey, you're kind of cruising.
It's nice to have someone else to read chat to you.
Yeah, no, it is. As it turns out, when you have somebody here to transcribe chat.
Hello, everyone, and I will be your chat transcriptionist here for the streamer today.
I also didn't start until 18 minutes. Really?
Oh yeah, because we were dinking around looking for the.
Oh yeah, because for the reference, right?
For the reference. So we can add a healthy shush at the end.
A healthy shush.
As a goblin with mischief in her eyes.
It's a goblin with a plan.
Goblin's just like, your next Mediacom. Jojacom, I mean.
Yes. Your next Jojacom. See what I can do to the internet provider?
If a gobbo doesn't blow something up at least once a year, they start to get progressively more crazy, and eventually they start doing things like organizing their room and setting up 401ks. It's really sad.
It's really sad.
Yeah, you do hate to see a goblin deprived of making things blow up, because like it's so sad to watch them, like, you know, organize their house and make their bed every morning and set up 401ks and stock portfolios. You know, truly just a terrible thing. A terrible thing to see.
It's a tragedy. It is a chaotic tragedy.
Shelf is actually a goblin who's never blown something up in her life. Yep. And just imagine what would happen if Shelf ever caved and blew something up.
Oh.
The mayhem that they have stored up their entire life would be released all at once.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day that would be.
Using bombs in the mines was actually a crucial chemical reaction in her brain to allow her redemption arc. It's true. It's true. It triggered something deep within Shelf to pull them back from the wretched grips of capitalism. Barb, hello.
Hey, Barb,
welcome back.
back.
I thought I saw you earlier.
How was gaming? I'm making windows. For the fire to come through.
Good. That is the purpose of Windows, after all.
Mm-hmm. It's a key design feature.
Mm-hmm. It allows the action movie bursts of flame to just right out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lose completely. I won one and tied the other. Hell yeah, Barb.
Woo!
You love to see it.
This is a building design that has no flaws.
Mm-hmm.
It makes complete sense. And is well drawn in terms of structure.
Yes, absolutely. It definitely doesn't serve only the purpose of being exploded by goblins.
Mm-mm.
Although, to be fair, sometimes when you see the way that internet techs go about putting cables and shit out there, it sort of scans. My brain saw like those letters and was like, Con? Con!
Here we go.
God, but in caps. John, are you doing the Valentine's Day thing? I am not actually participating in the Valentine's Day thing. I was really, really busy at the beginning. I knew I was going to be really, really busy for the first few weeks of this month, and I feel bad because I still have a little bit to do to finish my last gift exchange gift completely, and so I did not sign up for this one. That's why I was the one who sent out everybody's gifties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably be in the next one though. I just happened to have a lot going on when we were getting ready for this one. Okay, I'm gonna DM you for feedback. Hell yeah, can't wait to see it.
Drawing John Blinn is so easy.
Oh.
Because it's just like, here's a little shitty beanie. Here's a little shitty thing. Here's his little downturned ears. Oh look, it's John Blinn.
There he is.
There he is.
Just a little guy. Bri is also much more high definition because she is much closer.
Yes. I was trying to do the other thing, the meme. John Blinn gives me strength.
John Blinn's existence gives me strength.
Nope, that's a box. I selected circle. I swear I did. There we go.
All right, down to about 45 seconds.
Ah!
I lost track of time too, so.
No fill.
Gabri has an eye patch now.
Who would win in a fight, John and Bri or Jonblin and Gabri? No, we lose to the Goblins
Oh
every
yeah,
time.
for sure. We are
The
weak.
Goblin, yeah, the Goblins have cartoon physics on their side, and we do not.
Shh. 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 Shh.
That's a new alarm sound.
It is.
We're gonna give that a healthy shush and draw for another 2 minutes.
Yes.
John, you don't know that. Have you ever had a piano dropped on your head to test if you become an accordion? You know, I haven't. I'll go test that out and I'll report back.
I think that's gonna go well.
Yeah, that's a plan that can only go well, right? Right? Nothing can go wrong with this plan.
I'm very good at coloring within the lines. I'm really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Explosion!
Say what?
Explosion! Glass flying everywhere. And then whoosh, fire coming out of the windows. This dome thing that I decided existed.
Mm-hmm. It's the dome where they keep all of the internet.
Yep, the internet dome.
The elves that Shelf hails from are actually descended from the same proto-race as Goblins, a faction called the Cautionums, who grew so distressed wrangling the rest of their people they eventually split and became elves and goblins.
Amazing.
In my headcanon, Bri can run through walls as long as they look like really good drawings of tunnels. Bri, can you confirm or deny this?
I've never tried. Though, you know, maybe.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put something in chat.
One last effect, and then I'll be done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Is it a little... Yeah. It's a variation on Looney Tunes physics, so as long as it's for laughs, then physics can be ignored. Yes, as long as it's for laughs. Physics don't count and don't exist.
There we go. There we go.
I was really hoping it would be the glow of the flames on Gabri's face, I'm gonna be honest.
It is!
That's so fucking good, Bri. This perfectly encapsulates the stabby energy from earlier this stream.
I will stab you! Stab you! Ugh! Fuck Comcast. Fuck Xfinity. Fuck the internet. Ugh, we're done. We did it. This is perfect.
Jonblin runs through a tunnel painted on a wall. Gabri stops in front of the wall. Jonblin pokes his head out. Yeah? That's a wall. You can't run through that. Oh yeah, right. Steps out of the wall.
Classic cartoon. Classic. The expression Bri makes every time she opens her stream. Will this work this time? Are you gonna fuck me? I'm gonna stop, like, being, like, nervous about the stream being fucked like I am, and then I'm just gonna get really angry, and then maybe being really angry will make it work.
Just let it out. Just let it out, fam.
Ugh. Like,
well-
seriously, I was so frustrated when that was happening. I was like, I'm just, I want to be a child and throw a tantrum right now.
I know. It fucking sucks. It's so rough. I hope y'all can call your ISP and get it sorted out.
I hope so. I hope so. But until then, chat, thank you so much for sticking with me, everyone. I really appreciate it. Y'all, one day this will not be a problem, and our multi-month journey of spite will succeed. But until then, I will see you all on Tuesday, because I am back to my regular streaming schedule, because I'm back from vacation! Yay!
Yes!
I have no plans of not streaming for the next few months, as far as I know. So yay! Woohoo! I'm back.
Woo!
I'm back. We're gonna do a regular. Hold on. I got yawn for a second. We're gonna be back to our regularly scheduled stuff of tarot and commissions and random fun stuff on Saturdays. Like next Saturday, as sickness willing, me and John are gonna play Metroid.
Metroid!
I'm
so
gonna be
excited.
playing Super Metroid on this channel for the very first time. You're gonna watch me play Metroid. And I'm a little nervous about it because I don't think I'm gonna do very well. But John will be there to help. So if you would like to watch John introduce me to Metroid throughout the rest of this month, that's what we're gonna be doing every Saturday. So if you usually like hanging out on Saturdays with me, that's what we're gonna be doing. And then the rest of this month is either going to be doing our regular scheduled tarot and commission stuff, or if I'm feeling spicy, learning how to do Clip Studio Paint.
Ooh, I'm very excited for you to learn Clip Studio Paint.
Because I have a few left. I've finally installed it and finally downloaded it and I'm finally trying to transition over there. So we're
It's a
gonna
good
see.
program.
It's gonna be an interesting year of shaking things up. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. You guys get to learn with me if you want to learn about Clip Studio Paint with me. Hopefully, maybe our next tarot card we start will be in Clip Studio Paint, just to see how it works. So yeah. PM or ping in Discord if you have any Clip Studio questions. It is my main program. Sweet. I will definitely do that full heart. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today, y'all. And if y'all haven't already, back Terminus. Go do it. Go do it. $15.
It's on Kickstarter right now, and for the price of a couple cups of coffee, you can support a couple of your favorite creators and get a book that is full of Bri's art and my awesome writing. So
it's gonna be very cool. I'm really excited. We just passed 4K. We are $500 away from doubling our print run. So if Terminus sounds interesting to you, go back it. You have until March 6th, and my birthday's coming up, so it'd be a really awesome birthday present if you backed the Kickstarter. So
it's true.
yeah, and with I said this link to us to so many people. It's so much the vibe of two of my D&D friends. Yes, send it to your friends. Send it.
Thank you so much, Barb. I appreciate it.
I really appreciate it. Well, without further ado, I think we're gonna end out the stream, and I'm just gonna say a hearty thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, truly, for sticking with me and being patient. I know it is out of my control, but I really, really appreciate y'all being patient with me. So yeah, have a great rest of your Saturday, everyone. Please take care of your corporeal forms. I know, just like me, a lot of you are also sick, so please take care of yourselves and rest when you are able to, and have a very good rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, everybody!